I was just thinking because I had Taco Bell shoved in my face again. What happened the last few times I went to Taco Bell? And then that made me start to remember things again. Where like it looked like 2020 was the corporations were saying, "Hey, we don't want to take care of our corporations anymore. We want the people to have our corporations." That's a beautiful offering from these businesses out here to give us their corporations. It's beautiful. I'm glad they've done that. They're beautiful people. Can't even be mad at them. Can't even be mad at them. But we have like this one Taco Bell here on the East Coast. It's actually borderlining like one of the richest neighborhoods there is. But they kind of make their own rules. They decide when or if they're going to be open. Just like this one on the West Coast I went to get a job at. They they claim that they weren't open half the time, not just nights. I mean half the day too. Obviously, they're not even open at nights if they're not open halfway during the day. And I realized like, oh, yeah, you don't need me, do you? That's not really a labor shortage, is it? It's something else. You're closing up shop. But when these companies close up shop, we shouldn't just like throw away the corporation, right? Like people could use Taco Bell still. And so my experience with them since 2020 has been, along with other corporations, they don't have any rules they have to follow. They don't want to maintain their own businesses anymore. They're having a hard time doing it without help. They need some help. I think that's what they need, some help. And not in the form of money, because that's no promise that they're going to stay open. What they need is they need some people to run it properly for them. Another example, I mean, there's so many examples. It's like 2020 was a great example. Pretty much every corporation was like, well, forget it. 2020's here. Um, the plague's going to kill everyone. Let's just not care, not run the business anymore, not be open, not allow people who don't own cars to come get food, close the insides down, um, not allow people who want to make sure their food is cooked properly and they get the right food to come inside, not allow the bathrooms. So the prices should be significantly lower on these foods. It should be so much cheaper now that they shut down insides and stuff. At least there should be like a year they give back all the extra money they made and all that. All the time they were shut down, like obviously they're probably raking in the dough, and probably some sort of government subsidy keeping them afloat. Um, like if they're not open at night, for the few people to come in at night, well, I mean, night places used to be pretty busy, but they don't have to be open at night. Prices need to be lowered as well. Hell, in my area right now, no place is open at night. I'm pretty sure it's like a ghost town out there. It's been that way since 2020. Like in 2020, cities across the USA, thousands of miles, had or just shut down. It's like, okay, so you're bringing in revenue, you got happier employees. They're taking their breaks, and they're forced taking breaks. They're forced resting. Should be should be a lot better right now. Things should be like cheaper, and The food should be served better and more properly. You got employees who aren't asleep. But we even got like Chipotle out here. They be charging like $10 for a burrito that's supposed to be like this big or something. In Mexico, you get like freaking 20 burrito, 20 small, not so small, not as small as Taco Bell tacos for that price. Hell, there's even a restaurant out here, Dan Hernandez. I'm pretty sure the Mexican place over here still serves pretty well, pretty good too. Um, Actual Mexican place. And these other places, who knows what the hell they're up to. But Chipotle, you just look at the reviews, so I'm not going to go there. I was going to order food from there. I keep one in Chipotle because Chipotle's good. Used to be. Even though you're paying like $10 really for the size of two burritos. Well, it's a little off the charts. And I don't know if it's that good. But it's especially not that good when you look at the reviews for your Chipotle. And like all the reviews are, if a review's below 4 stars, because humans be like, oh, it is so good, it's so good. As long as you could take a dump on a plate, and as long as you put some basil and parsley on it, make it look all cute, sprinkle some glitter on it. People be like, oh, that was so good, man. It was like the rainbow. It was like eating the taste of rainbow, man. Taste the rainbow of dog shit. and you know that's what's going on. Look at the Android App Store. Everything is like 4.2 stars and above. Really? Come on. Candy Crush is one of the best video games ever, and all 10 trillion Candy Crush clones are also 5-star games. 4.5, 4.7, my bad, not quite 5-star. Somehow nothing is 5-star on there. And hell, they don't even let you sort that. I mean, the whole ranking system here is way out of whack. You can't even find what's new, anything like that. Like, wow, man. I'm telling you, some of these people, they need help. They're, I think that's what they're asking for. They're asking for help. But at Chipotle, be like the reviews are like they say they don't have anything in stock, and they can see like right over the counter that food's right there, and then they serve them these little tiny burrito wraps for like $10 and stuff instead of filling it up over there. And I can imagine. I mean, everything's shut down at night in this area. I'm pretty sure that the most of the work being done out here probably isn't the best and stuff. And again, we're bored. Like this is actually, unlike the other Taco Bell, or like the other Taco Bell over here, this is pretty much borderline, or like a really fancy area and stuff. It's not quite Lex Waxner's area up by the other Taco Bell, but it's like borderline that area. So they can make an excuse. Although on the West Coast, there's no excuse for that Taco Bell because it didn't look ghetto anywhere around there. In fact, the Northwest Coast, I don't think they allow ghettos. Seattle might have. I don't know, man. Seattle like has rundown areas, but to say it's poor if they can afford to be out there, I don't think so. But anyways, I think what they want is they want us to help with their corporation, and they want the people to have their corporation because they're tired of running them. So I think that's probably like the answer to fixing up these people who won't open their shops, won't serve you food when you go in, and just serve you crap and lie to you, just take them over.